In this lecture, we will be writing programs using expressions. From here, we will be writing complete Python programs. So far, we were using ideally shell. There we were just checking the syntax, whatever we were learning, we were just checking it. But now let us write a complete program, the first basic Python complete program that will be using expressions. I will show you one or two expressions, then rest of the expressions will be student challenge in the next lecture. Let us write a program for finding the area of a rectangle. This is the basic program. Area of a rectangle formula is length into breadth. Length into breadth. I am elaborating it. So the program will calculate the area. So for knowing area, for calculating area, program should know what is the length and what is the breadth. So the value of length of a rectangle, that is this length of a rectangle and the breadth of a rectangle, this length and breadth, this length, right, this breadth should be given as input to the program. So these two things will go as input to the program. Then the program will calculate the area and display the area. So let us write the code. I will write down the instructions of Python program. So first of all, program should take two values, that is length and breadth, as input. So what is the method? Input is a function which will take the input from the keyboard. So here you can give a message that will appear on the screen. So the message should be enter length of a rectangle. So the message that I am giving is giving the idea to the user of the program that he should enter length of a rectangle. Now one important thing about this input function is it gives string type of result. So whatever you entered from the keyboard will be taken as a string. But here length and breadth are the integer values. So we should typecast this as int. So we can do it in the single line int. So this is type conversion we can do. So this will be converted to int. Then this I will store it in a variable length. So whatever is entered from the keyboard should be taken in a variable length because we need length and breadth. Now similarly, integer typecasting input, I should take breadth. So here I can say enter breadth of a rectangle. So this should be given in breadth variable. So now I have what is the length of a rectangle, what is the breadth of a rectangle in two variables. Now we are in a position to calculate area. So area is a variable in which we will store the result of this expression, that is length into breadth. Now if you see till here, see this is the expression that we wanted to evaluate. Area is equals to length into breadth. For this we should know what is length and what is breadth. So that we have taken as input from the keyboard from the user, means whoever is using our program. Then the program is calculating length into breadth and area by multiplying length into breadth. Then we have to print the result. So print function will print the result on the screen. So we can display area is, now quotes close, double quotes or single quotes, anything you can use, comma, we will display the value of this area function. So that's it. This will be a complete Python program. Now let us write down this program using PyCharm and check it. So here is a welcome window of PyCharm. So I will just click new project and I will give the project name as expressions. I'll give the project name as expressions. Now the project is expression. So in this I have to add a new file, that is Python file. So say new and then say Python file, and I will give the Python file name as rectangle. So this is a Python file. Now here I will type the program. So what is the first step? Length assign. So give you a space, you should give spaces between the operators. So this is int, then input. In single quotes I am writing enter length of a rectangle. So this is the first statement. Now next I should take breadth assign. Then next is int, integer typecasting, then input in single quotes, sorry, in brackets, then in single quotes enter breadth of a rectangle. So I have taken 2. Then area assign length into breadth. Now I should print the result. Print area is. give a space, then comma, area function, area value. That's all. Now the program is ready. Whatever we have learned, I have typed that. Now let us run the program. So you can go to run and say run here. Run command and run here. Now it's asking which file you want to run. So just run this one. So here at the bottom, you can find that enter the length of a rectangle. Enter the length of a rectangle. The length of a rectangle is 10. Now it's asking breadth of a rectangle, that is 5. Now the area is 50. So we got the result, that is area is 50. Here you can see area is 50. That's it. This is how you can write a complete program. We have finished writing the first complete program. Now one important thing I'll show you. Here it is underlining with yellow. What is the reason? See, breadth after breadth, assignment is there. So space should be given. Space should be given. This is called as indentation in Python. Now there is one more yellow line underlined here. So space should be given. Then in between these two also space should be given. Okay. And here also underlined with yellow. So space should be given. So this is better that whenever you are using operators, then there should be a space in between the operands and the operator. Now at the end also there is a yellow line. Just hit enter. That yellow line is gone. So after the last statement you should hit enter. Now there is no warning. Those were just like warnings. The yellow lines were just like warning. Means if you do it properly, that's better. That's only the thing. Otherwise it works, not a problem. So this was the complete program. I suggest you to write down this program by yourself once. So just follow the steps that I have shown you. Use PyCharm only. If you're using different IDEs, then you may face difficulty, right? So I suggest you use PyCharm. Though if you're comfortable with other IDs, if you are aware of them, then you can use them. If you're using first ID, then go with PyCharm. So in the next video, I will give you rest of the expressions as challenges. So I'll explain about them and you can write on the program. So that's all in this lecture.